अस्सलाम वालेकुम, मैं आमने एजुकेशन वाली हैं कुछ नब्बे कैंपस के स्टूडेंट। आज मैं करेंगे कॉल में। आज का हमारा टॉपिक है दारुल मेडिटेशन इज इन रिड्यूसिंग स्ट्रेस एंड एंजाइटी।
Wa alaikum assalam. It's good to see you again. I'm ready when you are. What exactly is NAPIP? I was just asking about NAPIP. You mentioned it as part of your topic today, and it's not something I've heard of before.
How does meditation affect our mind and body?
It's like hitting a reset button for your nervous system. For the body, it usually lowers your heart rate and drops those cortisol levels, basically telling your brain that you're safe and it's okay to relax. In the mind, it's more about creating a little bit of space between you and your thoughts so you don't feel like you're being swept away by every single stressor. Do you feel that shift more physically or mentally when you try it? I'll take that as a yes. Which one hits harder for you? The physical calm or the mental clarity?
What are some common causes of stress in daily life?
Oh, the list is honestly endless, but a lot of it comes down to the little things piling up, like the pressure to perform at school or work, feeling like there's not enough time in the day, or even just the friction in our relationships. For some, it's the constant noise of the digital world that keeps them on edge. What do you think is the biggest stressor for people your age?
How can
I'll take that.
meditation help people manage these stressful situations?
I'll take that as a sign we're diving straight into the how to. Instead of just reacting to a stressful moment, meditation trains you to notice it happening in real time. It's like learning to watch the storm from a window instead of being caught in the rain. Once you can step back, you can choose how to respond instead of just letting the stress drive the car. Does that make sense to you?
What is the difference between anxiety
Wait, an LCD?
and
I think we
stress?
might have jumped.
And stress.
Hold on. Safe travels. Catch you later.
What is the difference between anxiety and stress?
That's a great question. Think of stress as a reaction to an external trigger, like a big exam or a fight with a friend. Once that trigger is gone, the stress usually fades. Anxiety is more of an internal response. It's that lingering feeling of worry or dread, even when there is an immediate threat. One is a reaction to the present, the other is a worry about the future.
What is mindfulness
I'm with.
meditation?
It's essentially the practice of being fully present. Instead of worrying about what happened yesterday or stressing about what's coming up tomorrow, you just focus on the. You're welcome. Do you want to keep going with the meditation topic or did you have something else on your mind? I'm here whenever you're ready. No rush at all. We'll just hang out here until you've got your next thought.
How can deep breathing help calm the mind?
It's like a biological hack for your brain. When you take those slow, deep breaths, you're actually signaling your nervous system to switch from fight or flight mode to rest and digest. It physically forces your heart rate to slow down and tells your mind, hey, we're okay. There's no actual emergency here. Have you ever noticed how
What is the best time of day to practice meditation?
I'm guessing you meant the best time of day. Honestly, there's no one size fits all answer, but a lot of people swear by the morning to set.
Can meditation improve sleep quality? How?
I'm assuming you mean quality of sleep? Definitely. It helps quiet the mental chatter that usually keeps you tossing and turning, making it a lot easier to actually drift off.
How does meditation improve concentration and focus?
Think of it like a gym for your brain. Every time your mind wanders during meditation and you gently pull it back to your focus, you're essentially doing a rep. Over time, that strengthens your attention muscle, making it much easier to stay locked in on a task without getting sidetracked by every little distraction. Do you find your mind wanders more during the day or when you're trying to relax?
Can students benefit from meditation? Why?
Absolutely. Between the deadlines and the pressure to be perfect, school can be a total pressure cooker. Meditation gives students a way to clear the mental clutter so they can actually focus on their work instead of just stressing about it. Plus, it can really help with that pre exam panic. Do you see a lot of that stress in your own students?
Can meditation help control negative thought?
It can, but it's not about forcing those thoughts to go away. It's more about changing your relationship with them. Instead of getting caught up in a negative spiral, meditation helps you notice the thought, label it as just a thought, and then let it drift past like a cloud. You stop being the storm and start being the person watching the storm from a distance. Do you find that some negative thoughts are harder to let go of than others?
What role
Why do you think so?
does a quiet environment play during meditation?
A quiet environment is pretty huge. It removes the external noise that usually pulls your attention away, so it's a lot easier to get into that flow state. That said, some people actually find it easier to meditate with a bit of white noise or nature sounds to drown out the silence. Do you prefer total silence or do you like a bit of background noise when you're trying to focus?
What are some simple meditation techniques for beginners?
There are a few. For beginners, I'd recommend starting with something super simple like breath awareness. You just focus on the sensation of the air entering and leaving your body. If your mind wanders, which it will, you just gently bring it back. Another good one is a body scan, where you slowly check in with every part of your body from your toes up to your head, just noticing where you're holding tension. Have you ever tried a guided meditation, or do you prefer doing it on your own?
What is the biggest lesson you learn about meditation and stress management?
The biggest lesson is that you can't actually stop the stress from happening. You can only change how you react to it. Life is always going to throw things at you, but meditation teaches you that there's a gap between the trigger and your reaction. Once you find that gap, you've basically found your freedom. It's a difference between being a leaf in the wind and actually being the tree. Does that resonate with you? You're very welcome. Since we've covered a lot of ground on meditation, are you planning to bring some of these ideas to your students, or was this more for your own toolkit?